Good morning, today is the Friday 25th of March and I am back with some more dailies. Today is the beginning of Spell Trace Fever weekend and I have 2 Absolute sets to 70% trace, so I'll get through that today. Today was a good day. I got a lot of cubes and sold a Papulatus mark. I think I had that on the market for about 2 weeks, so I'm glad that it's gone and out of my hands. This episode I'll probably stop explaining my progression, then in later episodes I'll explain how I reached this point, as it might provide some insight for new players. So today was definitely a plus compared to yesterday, picking up 21 cubes in total from daily bosses and some cubic chaos blades. Cadena picked up 5 and 3, Blaze Wizard 6 and 3, Marksman picked up 1 and my Battle Mage picked up 2. The last Meister dropped from a Chaos Horntail run while my Jet was trying to test damage, which was great. I tried to roll the Master Craftsman to tier the Arcane Pistol, but no luck today, and I sold the 4 Meisters from yesterday early this morning. Today's total playtime was about 3 hours, split into 2 sessions again. First for daily bosses and selling and buying cube services, and the second for arcane dailies on main and tracing my Abso gear for my Marksman and Jet. I tried not to buy too many traces, so instead I went and got some from my bossing mules that had a lot of Crusader coins saved up. I guess this is a good time to talk about some of my progression ideas. First and foremost, I'm a free-to-play player and I will continue being free-to-play until at least I can liberate. That's just a goal that I have and I don't expect to get this for a really long time, which is why I wanted to take it slow and focus on maximizing my resources with as little playtime as possible. Honestly, if they didn't get rid of the 2x drop coupons, I still would have tried to find time each day to grind with full meso gear, but to me that wasn't that viable, especially if I consider that some days I will only be able to do dailies and drop. If that's the case, then each day I don't grind would be an extremely heavy loss and slow my progression down significantly. I am still getting hit by the 2x nerf because I can't double my cube drop chance, but it also means I'm not cash up locked. I was serious about funding a Cane and Angelic Buster for my bossing mules, just so that it shares the 2x drop with Cadena. But that would have been a lot more work for characters I don't enjoy playing compared to other classes I've already chosen. Currently I'm spending some time in the auction house looking for drop and stat rings for cheap, or legendary rings that I can reroll myself for drop and stat. I have about 2.3 bills saved up at the moment and there aren't any great rings in the market for cheap at the moment, so I'll have to wait a bit longer. Continuing from yesterday, I completed the Papulatus prequest with Easy Pap instead of NPAP. I also completed the Rudibus prequest to add to the dailies list. I'm very delighted with Jet's clean damage and I'm only running the base skill nodes at level 1. I'll look to dump about 500 to 700 mil worth of node stones onto Jet just so it's prepared for dailies to come. Right now it looks and feels really fun to play, but the problem is that I'm just not used to bursting on this class yet. The next few daily boss prequests are a bit longer and I'll have to find time for those too. I might end up buying a Hyper Teleport Rock for a day so I can unlock some things on my Marksman while I'm at it. Speaking of my Marksman, I'm actually going to drop it from my boss roster starting from tomorrow and just focus on rotating through the remaining 3, just because the cube drop rate and access to bosses is still too low at the moment. Once I gear it with Abso and maybe get it to 210, I'll re-add it to my boss roster. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.